Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be going over the Shopify analytics and how to navigate the data of your store. So starting off in the Shopify admin, we're going to go over here to the left sidebar and click on Analytics. Now the Shopify analytics go over all the details involving the visitors, the customer data, the product data, collection data, any data that you need for your Shopify store is going to appear in the analytics section. So Shopify has these visuals broken down into different sections in the default analytics section. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that you have the right date range assigned for what you're looking for. So you can assign the date range over here. They have these presets that you can choose from. So let's say we wanted to look at the data from last year. And you can also choose whether or not you're comparing. And you can choose your comparing period, or you can choose no comparison. So let's say I just wanted to look at the data from last year, and I just click apply, and here's my data from the previous year. So I can take a look at sales data, sales by channels, the amount of sessions on my store. Here is your average order value, and you can hover over all parts of the graphs and see the data change as it goes. If you want to see a report in more detail, you can click on View Report to see a further breakdown. And there are tons of different reports to choose from. You can take a look at landing pages, you can take a look at traffic sources, you can take a look at social media information, and you can also choose to view this in full screen, which is a nice little feature from Shopify. And you can also choose to auto refresh if you're looking on the live data. So if you're looking at today's data, you can have this auto refresh if you want to keep this report running in the background. If you keep this on your screen, you can have it automatically refresh by checking that box. It only works if you have the date range set as today. Now, you can also go into the reports section and take a look at those reports in more detail. So over here, we have the name of the report. You have the category of the report. So you could take a look at reports based off of user behavior, customer information, financials, fraud reports, inventory reports, and it also tells you the last time it was viewed and who was the creator of the report. So all these reports are created by Shopify. And if you use certain reports more often, you can also pin them so that they appear more at the top. You can also choose to filter the report or sort the reports by these options over here. And you can filter based off of the author. You can filter based off of categories. Or you can choose whether or not there are benchmarks available. So these are reports where benchmarks are available. So if we click into a report, we can take a look at the graphs up here and a breakdown of the data down here. So here we're looking at online store conversions over time, and we have it by the day and the amount of sessions, how many people added items to their cart, checkout. Every report is going to have its own data, but you can change the date range up here like you did before if, let's say, you choose benchmarks. So this is something new from Shopify, and you can take a look at benchmarks compared to other Shopify stores. It looks like this is only available for certain types of reports, but it looks like you can select date ranges and compare yourself to other Shopify stores. And if you want to print a report, you can choose to print it or export it to an Excel file. You can also customize the report if you want to add new columns and adjust the data. You can toggle these different pieces of data over here for this report, and the report gets updated accordingly. Now, the last section is the live reporting. So this is the live view of the store. And Shopify gives you this really cool visual over here, this interactive globe where you can see where sales are coming in from. And this is specific to your store, so you can see all the current visitors on the store as of right now, any current orders, locations. You could take a look at specific benchmarks for customers, product information, behavior, and there is a lot over here that you can work with. If this is more for visual purposes, and it looks like you can choose whether or not you want to blur out the information on the left. You can look at map locations if you prefer this over a globe view, or you can view this at full screen. And those are the in and outs of how to use the analytics section of your Shopify store.